there, guys. Good morning. Rise and shine. Hi, Miguel Sanchez. Sorry, people. Gotta take a break from that. And welcome to episode 340 of Logo History. We're glad you're here today because today we are about to experience somewhat of a familiar place. That's right. We're heading to New Zealand. Oh my gosh, we're heading to New Zealand for this episode. We're heading there for the very first time here on the show. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. But before we get started, though, a new sleep story just came out. Yay! A new story is out now, just in time for UEFA Euro 2021. Yes, it's happening, friends. It's finally happening. It's Benton like dribbles, and it's finally out right now. I guess, and according to the Moshi app, guess who's telling the story? Shane Taylor. That means. You know what that means? That's right. Number 10 for Shane Taylor. First, Ziki Tucky Dory Sleep Story on episode 10. Then Wellness Hush Hush Sleep Easy on episode 23. And then Busty's Confidence A Street on episode 27. Then Tuss the Boogie Woogie Bugle and all that jazz on episode 37. And then the Moshi Dozy Coaster on episode 64. And then Chirpy and the Common Cuckoo Crew on episode 79. And then Platt and Case of the Amazing Z's on episode 93. And then Fizzy's Motorcycle on episode 94. And then most recently, Benedict's Cracking Adventure on episode 102. Now, Shane Taylor is back for his 10th story on Moshi Sleep Story Reactions, and you do not want to miss it. Episode 112, Bandit Light Triples. That's coming up today. Shane, we're counting on you. Good luck telling you that. Hope to see you there. But for now, back to the video. We gotta get ready for this next episode. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome to episode 340 of Logo History. Today is about TVNZ 1, TVNZ 2, and TVNZ Duke. And if there's enough time, we'll do another episode for you. So thank you all for coming, and welcome to Logo History. Yes, man, we're glad you're here today, and I promise you, it's gonna be a blast. Yes, a total blast for me, because what you're about to see is totally out of this world. And for those who haven't seen episode 339, is what Crayola. I'll leave that link on the top right corner of the screen so you can check the video and watch it right now. For now, though, we must get started. But before we do, I want to remind you that again, Bandit Like Triples is the new sleep story I'm going to react to today on Moshi Sleep Reactions. It'll be on episode 112. As for Triples itself, is the Boing Ball that I already talked about episode 107 of Moshi Monsters Biography. So please check out the video right now if you haven't seen yet. A new episode will drop today. Episode 433 will be about Tiki, the pilfering toucan. So be on the lookout for that. But anyways, back to the video. We gotta focus on the subject of today's episode. So without further ado, let's get started. But first, images on Wikipedia. Credit goes to everyone. These images do not belong to me and don't to anybody else. Yeah, get it on my images to Wikipedia. Credit goes to everyone. Without further ado, let's get started. First, let's take a look at TVNZ 1. Here's the joke for those who don't know what TVNZ 1 is. TVNZ 1 is the first national television channel owned and operated by the state broadcaster Television New Zealand, or TVNZ. Alright. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know. It was one of the major television broadcasters in New Zealand, starting out from 1960 onwards as independent government-operated facilities in the four main centres of Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, and Dunedin. It eventually began sharing programming between them all in real time in 1969, becoming NZBC TV, although the individual facilities retained their call letters in the 1970s. The collective group was renamed Television One, or TV1, size as 1, O, capital or lowercase, and capital E, lowercase. Hello. In 1975, upon the breakup of the New Zealand Broadcasting Corporation, and became part of TVNZ in 1980 when Television One and South Pacific Television, now since TVNZ 2, merged. Now I'm talking about later on in the video, so keep your eyes peeled. So stay tuned for that. So don't go anywhere. We'll get to that part in just a few minutes. The channel assumed its current name in October 2016. TVNZ 1 is both a public broadcaster and a commercial broadcaster. Central to TVNZ 1 is News and Current Affairs, which is produced under the banner One News. Also, it broadcasts sports programming. Sorry, under the banner One Sport. Other programming consists of mainly drama, general entertainment, and documentaries, both locally and internationally, especially British. Yeah, do you speak British? Yes, let's see what's going on the telly. I know. Yes, especially British. Produced. Yeah. Again, both locally and internationally, especially British. Produced. The channel is broadcast Right here. The channel is broadcast on the government-owned Korea terrestrial network, as well as on one of the two Korea satellite transponders, which is included in channel packages on the Freeview, Igloo for 2017, and Sky platforms. It's estimated that 98.6% of New Zealand households with a television have access to TVNZ1. Over 50% of the channel's programming is local content. That's right, half the programming is local content. And you get the point by now. We got to set. Channel name is TVNZ1. Jarvis General Entertainment launched June 1st, 1960 as NZBC TV. And on April 1st, 1975 as Television 1. I know. Owner of Television 1 New Zealand Limited headquarters are Auckland, New Zealand. They don't have a slogan. And their website is www.tvnz.co.nz/live-tv/tvnz-1. I will leave that link in the description below. Please go check it out right now. With that being said, let's start the logo of TVNZ1. 1960 to 1975, the show was launched as NZBC TV, so we have four black shapes all connected to each other. All of their letters NZB and C, all in transparent text. So, yeah, that's all, my friends. 1975 to 1980, they changed it to Television 1. We have here a black rectangle on a white and black outline. Inside that's for television in white text. Under that's for 1 in white text, except the letter O, except that the top part of the letter O is a rainbow. Okay, so, yes, now you know. Already need to know, my friends. 1980 to 1982. We have four black stars. I don't know. There's a red banner on it. There's one in blue text on a white outline. So keep that in mind. 1982 to 1987. We have the word television in red outlines text under it. There's one in yellow and in orange and yellow gradient outlined text. Man, that's a lot of fun. 1987 to 1995, they changed it to TV1, which has the word 1 in yellow rain text, and that's very good. 1985 to 1988, the font changed, and the text is now in gray text. Yeah. The text is now gray text and on a 3D effect. So keep that in mind. 1998 to 2010, the word what isn't in 3D anymore, and the text is now in light blue text, dark teal text to be exact. Okay, so keep that in mind. Here is an ident from 2006, 2010, 2013. The word one is now in white text and is now on a red sphere. So now you know. Here's the +1 version. 2013-2016, the spheres were removed, the font has changed, it is no longer italic anymore, and the text is now in red text, so keep that in mind. Here's the +1 version. If I 2016 to the present, they find change it to TVNZ1. So we have here the word TVNZ in black text. On the right of it, there's there are four red rings, and inside the ring in the middle, there's a black number 1. Yes. We do have 4 red rings, and inside the ring in the middle, there's with black number 1 inside the ring in the middle. So, yeah, that's a whole lot of fun. Here's the icon, the set version, the +1 version, the set +1 version, and a very new for the 2018 Commonwealth Games. So, yes, man, that's so much kind of full. And all right, let's move on to TVNZ2. This should be good. So here's the show out for those who don't know what TVNZ2 is. TVNZ2 is the second New Zealand television channel owned and operated by the state broadcaster Television New Zealand, or TVNZ. It targets a younger audience than its sister channel, TVNZ1. TVNZ2's lineup consists of dramas, comedies, and reality TV shows. A small number are produced in New Zealand, which are either comedic soap opera, which are either a comedic soap opera or reality nature, with the rest of the lineup imported from mostly a Warner Brothers or Disney catalog, or a Fremantle or Animal Shine soap opera / reality TV catalog. As according to Wikipedia, it says Fremantle Media or Animal soap opera / reality TV country. But I had to correct them because Fremantle Media is no more. It is now Fremantle. So yeah, you know. And speaking of Fremantle, that is the logo that I already discussed on episode 18 of Logo History 2, alongside WLRN TV, Motel 6, Super 8, Red Roof Inn, Big City Television, KTU, and KOIN. So if you haven't seen that episode yet, please go check it out. Animal Shy will be in a future episode, so keep your eyes peeled for when it comes out. TVNZ2 is New Zealand's second oldest television channel. Formed in 1975, following the breakup of the New Zealand Broadcasting Corporation into Radio New Zealand, Television 1, and Television 2. It began broadcasting on the 30th of June, 1975, and for most of the 1970s was known as South Pacific Television. In 1980, it became part of TVNZ with South Pacific Television and Television 1 merged, and referred to the name TV2. The channel was renamed TVNZ2 in October 2016. Yes, I know, my friends, I know. And by the way, it's not to be confused with TV2 from Hungary. Yeah, not to be confused with TV2 from Hungary, so... Yes. Now you know, my friends, now you know. The Hungarian version of TV2 was discussed in a past episode of the series, and it was on episode 268 alongside Super TV2, TV2 Comedy, TV2 Kids, TV2 Steph, Fab 3, Prime, Mosi Plus, Izaror TV, Then Boutique, Spiller 1 TV, Spiller 2 TV, Mosi Versum, and Jockey TV. So you haven't seen those, see the episode yet? Please go check it out right now. Go do so right now. The channel is broadcast on the government-owned Korean television network as well as one of the two Korean satellite transponders, which included channel packages on the Freeview, Igloo, and Sky platforms. Sky also made the channel available on one of their own satellite transponders. So, man, it's a lot of fun, particularly stats here. Channel A of TVNZ Duke, Channel Entertainment, lost June 30th, 1975. Owner of Television New Zealand Limited, headquarters are in Auckland, New Zealand. They do not have a slogan, and the website is www.tvenz.co.nz/live-tv/TVNZ-2. Go check it out. For those of you watching this in New Zealand, we will leave that link in the description below so you can go watch live streaming of TVNZ2. However, it's in New Zealand only, so please go check it out right now. In the meantime, we must start this, shall we? Are you ready? Let's get started. The logo is of TVNZ2. 1975 to 1976, the channel was launched as TV2, so we just have the word TV in white text and word number 2, and all connected to each other, and they're on a black outline. So you know. Here's their close-out bumper. 1976 1977, they changed an A to Stop Pacific Television. If we have here a red circle on a black outline, and inside there's a white shape on a black outline, representing the letters S and P connected to each other. Under the shape, under the circle there, were South Pacific Television, all in black text. So, yeah, that's all, my friends. 1977 1980, we have here a red circle, and surrounding it, there are two lines, one blue and one green, all of which all represent an I. And under these lines, there are the words South Pacific Television in black text. So, yeah, that's very good. Here's the on-screen ident and the close-out ident. 1980, 1982, they changed the A to Television 2. So we have here four black stars. Under them, there's a blue banner on it. There's word 2 in red text on a white outline. Yeah. Again, Television 2 with the word 2. So keep that in mind. 1982 to 1987, they changed the name again. This time it's Television 2, but this time with the number 2. So we have here the word television in black text under it. Under it, there are 3 lines. One red, one silver, and one blue, all forming the number 2. So, yeah, you know. That's a lot of fun. 1987 to 1989, they changed the A to TV. They changed the A to Network 2. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Network 2. So we just said word 2 in black text, and that's all, my friends. 1989 to 1985, they changed the name back again to TV2. So we have here a blue ring on a black outline with some edges trimmed off with 2 cuts on it. In the middle, inside the ring, there's a red number 2 on a black outline, but with 2 cuts on it as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's a version on a green background with an inverted outline. So, now you know. 1995 to 1997, we have here a blue number 2. On it, there's a transparent number 2, except it's thinner, so keep that in mind. 1997 2003, the number 2 is now light green. The thinner number 2 inside of it is now purple, and the whole logo is now inside a purple circle on a red outline, and with a 3D effect, and the whole logo is on a white background. So now you know, my friends. 2003 2005, the circle's been removed. The circle's been removed. The number 2 is now white. The big number 2 is now white. The thinner number 2 is now green, and the whole logo is now on a green sphere. And again, the whole logo is on a white background. So keep that in mind, my friends. 2005 2008, say that the sphere has been removed. The thinner number 2 has been removed. The background's been removed, and now the number 2 is now in a brown gradient. Wow, that's all I gotta say about here. 2008, 2016, same as before, but now the number 2 is now purple, so keep that in mind. Here's the red, the blue version, and the +1 version. And finally, 2016 to the present, they finally changed to TVNZ2. We have here the word TVNZ in black text. On the right, there are 4 purple rings, all connected to each other, and inside the ring in the middle, there's a black number 2. All I gotta say, absolutely perfect. Here's the standard version, the icon, the +1 version, and the standard +1 version. And now let's close out this episode with TVNZ Duke. Oh my gosh, this is going to be good. Here's the short part for those who don't know what TVNZ Duke is. TVNZ Duke, formerly Duke, is a New Zealand television channel run by State Broadcaster Television New Zealand. The screen's programming targeted at a male audience. It was launched on the 20th of March 2016 to replace TVNZ's pop-up channel that was used to air Wimbledon Championships. Initially advertised as a male skill channel, this branding was later dropped. Its programming includes comedy, drama, documentaries, movies, music, another jukebox music banner, and sport. It operates between the hours of 6 p.m. and midnight, and occasionally streams live sport events outside these hours. The channel is available on Freeview Channel 13, and Channel 23 on Sky. Some programming is available on TVNZ On Demand. TVNZ Duke started broadcasting in 1080i HD terrestrially on the 11th of January 2018. The live stream of the channel had already been streaming up to 720p. So yeah, that's all my friends. Look at stats here. Channel name is TVNZ Duke. Genres Men's Entertainment. Launch date is March 20, 2016. Order Television New Zealand Limited. Headquarters Auckland, New Zealand. They don't have a slogan. And the website is www.tvnz.co.nz/live-tv/tvnz-duke. Again, link to the channel, link to that in the description below. For those who are watching in New Zealand, I will leave that link in the description below. As you see, all 3 TVNZ channels do not have a slogan. So sorry about the people, but they will have one very, very soon. But right now, though, it's time to close it out once and for all. Shall we? Are you ready? Here we go. The final logo of the day. The logo history. Should I say the final logo of the day? People, the logo history of TVNZ Duke. March September 2016. The channel was launched as Duke. So we have a black outline shield, except that the top right of it is cut off. Yeah, except the top right corner of it is cut as a little cut. Yeah, and inside the shield is where Duke in black text the letters, except the letter D except the bottom left of the letter D as a little cut on it. I know. It's split up into 2 parts. The letters D and U are at the top, and the letters K and E are on the bottom. Under them, there's a black shape. Yes, a black shape. That looks like a lie or something. Yeah, I know. Here's the icon and variants. And finally, October 2016 to the present, they changed it to TVNZ Duke. So we just have the word TVNZ in black text on the right of it. There are 4 gray rings all connected to each other. And inside the ring in the middle, there's the letter D in gray. There's the letter D in black text, except the bottom left part of it, except the bottom left corner of it is cut off. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Here's the icon and the sad version. That's it, guys. We're done. It's all over. Thank you all for watching another episode of Logo History, focusing on the channels of Television New Zealand. Please don't forget to leave a like on the video, share with your friends, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and notifications are on so miss another new video from me as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget, better like triples. New episode today, episode 112. Of Moshi Super Reactions that told by Shane Taylor. I looked on the Moshi app, and it's available right now, so please go check it out. Also, after that, it's Moshi Monster by IP, episode 433, where it's about Tiki, the favorite Toucan from the Birdie set, so be on the lookout for that. With that, guys, thanks for watching. Because such you're yourself. I will see you later today with a new episode of Logo History. That's right, we're heading to the hockey roll. We're heading back to the hockey roll, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see you tomorrow for episode 341 as we take a look at NHL Network. I never talked about it before, but now we finally get to discuss it here on Logo History. So yay! I can't wait, guys. We'll see you for episode 341 as we take a look at NHL Network, where the NHL gets hockey. Be on the lookout for that, my friends. The National Hockey League is finally getting its own TV home. So we'll see you for episode 341, where it's about NHL Network later on today. I've been going sessions for Logo History. Until next time, like, fair, subscribe, and until next time, hockey fans, I'll see you in another video. Laters!